Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank y'all for joining in. I really appreciate it. Had to get some things together here. So I appreciate y'all for waiting patiently. Let a few of y'all come on in. Let's get to talking. What is yours entertainment? SB8 RC. I don't know what that means, but thank you for being here. Dolo, making it make sense. Marie Dockery, Kesh Israel, Diesel Man Top Dog, what's happening? Y'all come on in, man, and let's talk about this a little while. Juanita Evans, hello. Carlo Fabian, PSP Baby, Danielle, Easter Wiley, thank you. We're going to look at this from another angle. What up, Gucci? London, Albanese, Atlanta, Georgia in the house. If y'all don't mind, it's up to you. You don't have to. Let me know where you're from. I see she say Atlanta's in the house. Who else is here? Where are you from? I'm trying to see where all my people at. Hector Hernandez, what's happening? Ali. I don't think it's nothing he did, Ollie, but that's what we're gonna talk about right now. It's gonna get a little deep. And this is gonna be my theory now. It's just me. I'm just a dude on YouTube. What's up, Nebraska? Jude, Nebraska in the house. Florida, right next door, my neighbor. Moreno Valley, California. Tina P. Just it's going too fast. What the hell I done did? It's flying by, y'all. Regina Michelle, hello, my friend. Speaking of Regina, there's something else I want y'all to do. Go check out my girl Regina Michelle channel. And also, if you have a channel and you've been supporting your boy, been rocking with me, put your channel in the chat. Put your channel in the chat. If you happen to have a channel, you've been rocking with your boy, go and put your channel in the chat and we can see who you are. We can go check you out. Let me shout the channel out. No charge. Let me shout your channel out if you have a channel and you watching your boy. I want to show some love back. Let me pay it forward. What's your channel name? Hold on. Just Bobber. Let me see. Is that your channel right there? Roll Tide, Dr. Vaughn's Life Investing. Listen, y'all, if you have a channel, a YouTube channel, and you've been rocking with your boy, and obviously you rocking with me because you're here, even if you're the first time watching me, you got a YouTube channel, put it in the chat, please, so my people can see you and we can support you. I remember when I was first starting, I was offering to pay somebody to help me, and they wouldn't. Well, yes, they would. $7.50. When I first started my channel, I was so desperate I wanted to blow up so bad. And I shouted out to this person that's been on here for, I ain't gonna say their name because I done passed them now. In Boston, would you help me? I have been following the channel for since COVID. And he ended up being one of my biggest haters. Somebody who I asked to help me. Wouldn't help me. Then I passed him, and then he turned around and asked me to help him. He asked me, let's do some videos together. They end up being my biggest hater when I said, nah, I'm just going to do my own thing like I've been doing, man. I want to build my own following. No, that's all right. Never mind. So I know how I feel to get on here and you all excited and you willing to work hard. Hold on, let me see. Is that a YouTube channel, White Rican? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get as many as I can. So I'm gonna get as many as I can. If I can't get out y'all this time, we'll do it throughout the, as I do more live. I get as many as I can, y'all. I'm gonna do, it's a lot of people here. So I remember how I felt. I was so excited and I was ready for everybody. And let me see, Regina. That's one of my favorite channels. That was disgusting, Black Tool. Yeah, that I don't. We gonna get there. Let a few more people. And will y'all please hit the like button on your way in, free of charge. When he just said it, it took me to that visual. Hello, Linda Lewis. This lady right here. My very first comment. I had made a few videos, didn't get no comments. But my very first comment, somebody commented on one of my videos with this lady right here. And she's still here. And I still ain't forgot. And I never will unless I got Alzheimer's or some bullshit. And I'm going to do the best I can if it's up to me to not have it. But Miss Linda Lewis was my very first comment on a video. You know how long that's been? Well, it ain't been that long, but she was my first comment. And I ain't never forgot it. And I appreciate you, Linda. You're going to always get love from me. You one of the people that kept me going when I felt like giving up. Thank you, as always. My girl, Linda Lewis. I hope everything is going. She told me I was going to hit 100 when I didn't even believe it. She told me I was. She was one of the first ones. You're going to be something on this YouTube thing. When I was getting 30, 40 views, her and 29 other people. It was her and probably 30 other people watching me. And I was still making 2 and 3 videos a day with 30 people watching. Rambo Fitness, I hope it ain't true. I do not want to come back to this son of a bitch. He asked what was my opinion on reincarnation. I hope that shit ain't true. I don't want to come back here. Wouldn't that be effed up? Reincarnation. And sometimes I think it's true because that would explain reincarnation is when you die and come back. You never, once you die, the moment you die, you're reborn again in another body, whether it be a human body, an animal, or whatever. Energy never dies, it's just displaced. So I know that for a fact. And we are in energy, whether you know it or not. Human beings are energy. Energy never dies. This body may die, but the energy is gone somewhere else. What we call our soul, our spirit, or whatever you want to call it, is really just energy. That's all it is. Energy never dies. It just moves. When lightning strikes the ground, that energy doesn't die. It moves. That's what the lightning rod is for on a building or whatever, to direct the energy, to make it go where it wants it to go. But energy never dies. We are energy. So once we cease to be here, where do we go? Man, I hope we don't come back here. Having to do this shit over again. But that kind of would explain what they call the deja vu, when you somewhere and you're like, yeah, I've seen this before. I'm like, oh shit, it's looking more and more like that might be true. That we do come back. Deja vu. Wouldn't that explain? Have y'all ever experienced deja vu? Why do I need to be pissed off? Do we have our first block tonight? Thank you, Jadism. Don't give me your last few dollars, man. We're going to get into that as a matter of, first of all, y'all please touch that like button. Just touch it a little bit like that pretty woman that you've been dreaming about. Just touch it. You know, just touch it. It ain't going to hurt. She may enjoy it. Touch that like button, please. But deja vu. You're sitting up somewhere, then the scene you're looking at, and it flashes like, I've seen this before. Maybe that's because you have. Maybe it's because you have. Maybe we have been here before. You said I should be pissed off. Why should I be pissed off? They already called me Mr. Negative, Mr. Doom and Gloom. I got to be pissed off too? I'm not pissed off. I'm just taking it for how it is. I don't like it. I don't like what we're dealing with. Don't touch it, Reggie. Don't be scared to touch it. Just stop. My mind almost went way over there. Let me reel it on in. So maybe forget my train. Let me get back on here, y'all. My train of thought. Yeah, I'm not pissed off. I am more, because it's hard to focus. See, I told you I was in the boxing. And the worst thing you can do as a boxer is let your opponent get into your head, get you angry, get you mad where you can't think. You have to be able to think if you're going to be a great fighter. You can't be out there on emotion and mad or whatever. You're going to get your ass knocked out. When you get mad and angry, you're going to start swinging all wild and not controlling your punches. You're not going to sit down on your punches. And you're going to walk right into a left out of anger. So I'm not mad, but I'm focused. Don't get mad. Get ready. Don't get ready. Be ready. There's some bullshit we got going on here. And the talk of the day is Mr. Kirk. Now, he said some things I don't like. I don't agree with. And like a lot of other people, I've said some things they don't like. They don't agree with. Okay? And no, he didn't have any extreme views. And even if they was extreme, is it deserving of being assassinated? I'm going to get rid of you because I don't like what you said. You got to be, this the world we living in. Well, you better keep your mouth shut. That's what y'all saying, right? Hey, Charlie, you should have kept your mouth shut. We don't like what you're saying. Shut up. Is that what that is now? And I saw something that was so disgusting today that made me just not want to be around people. I already don't want to be around people. That made me want to not be around people even more. To where I see people on different posts about the incident, the assassination. They're laughing. He got what he deserved. I'm like, you sick son of a... Sick! These people laughing, y'all. Laughing. Celebrating. Don't even know that dude. I don't know him. Man never done nothing to me. And people are celebrating. And I saw the footage. I actually got the video. I wouldn't dare show it. It's too graphic. If you ain't seen it, don't look for it. I saw the actual footage of what happened, and it is disgusting. You don't want to see that. And if you don't feel any type of empathy for that man sitting there to go out like that because of what he said, But if you saw that video of how he was, the way that, how could you be a human being and see that and be like, that's what he did? Here, and then we got to, oh Lord, it was a ritual killing. Well, I'm not going to tell you to not have your opinion, because I'm going to give you mine, which may be just as off the rocker as yours. Chosen Light, your, in my opinion, your theory is off the rocker, but I'm going to give you mine, which may be off the rocker too, so I can't judge you by yours. Because mine may sound just as crazy as you. You sound crazy, but I'm going to sound crazy too. That was a hit. It wasn't no damn ritual, in my opinion. And a ritual for what? It was a hit. Now, this is my theory. Allegedly, YouTube. I don't have no inside information. I'm just some big bald head dude on YouTube trying to make a few dollars. I'm just trying to get views and likes. That's all YouTube. But I've been military. I know a professional when I see one. One shot, one kill. That wasn't some deranged liberal nut job. If it was, he got some high training. It could be some liberal nut job. But here's the deal. There's another guy just as big as him that does the same exact thing, but he black. A guy by the name of Officer Tatum. He got like 3-4 million subscribers. He go around the colleges. I think they work for the same company, if I'm not mistaken. They both do the same thing. But why Charlie? They both have the same following. When Officer Tatum go to these, the exact same thing Charlie Kirk does. Exactly the same. Same format, conservative, college campuses, debating with the students. The exact same format. But they got at Charlie Kirk. Could it be? So here's the deal. Could it be that somebody trying to start something, to get something popping? Say, I asked one of my barber friends, let me get you out of here, man. Tell me how should I feel. Del Toro, bye. You should be outraged, you blocked. How you gonna tell me why I should not be more outraged? You gonna tell me how to F the feel? Get your ass out of here. Here you think you talking to. How you feel about being blocked on a YouTube channel? You ain't got sense enough to stay around on a YouTube channel. Anyway, what? Bye. Thank God for the block button. Oh, I don't know what I would do. I done got to the point I enjoy blocking y'all with that dumb shit. Get out of here. So anyway, we got two people that do the same type of content, a black one and a white one. If I'm trying to get some shit started, for whatever reason, if I'm trying to get some chaos and confusion going, which one would I knock off? The white conservative or the black conservative? So I don't think if they would have knocked off the black one, nobody would care, because his own people don't like him. Black folk call him a sellout, so they ain't gonna care. And he black, so the 9 out of 10 of white folks ain't gonna really be offended. They're gonna be like, it's sad, you know, they got a good heart. They're like, man, that bad what happened to Officer Tatum, man, but he black though. The black people already don't like him because he's a black conservative, so he's a sellout to them, so they wouldn't care if he got knocked off. Let me see, get Breezy Anglo out here. See you later, Breezy. Hold on, where he went? Don't run. Okay, Breezy Anglo, you gone. That man got some babies and a wife, and he gone. Exactly, Kiki 48. the white conservative had a larger audience. Candace Owens is a sellout. She's just trying to get views and like, then not what you call a sellout. Not because she's a conservative, not because she was for Trump. It's because now she's not for Trump, because Trump only got one more term, that's it. So now she's trying to get her black card back. You know, she's been disowned by the black community. So now she's trying to weasel her way on back to the black side. No, you can't come back over there. Stay where you was. No, this ain't what they wanted to happen to Trump, top-notch media. Because if what they wanted to happen, it would have happened. Trump was warned. Those were warning shots to Trump. If they really wanted him, he wouldn't be here. That was letting Trump know. Have y'all heard the saying that President Kennedy was the last real president we had? Have y'all heard that President John F. Kennedy was the last real president we had? And what happened to him? Okay. Ronald Reagan, he called himself. Go do whatever he wanted to do and not listen to the so-called shadow government. He just gonna get in there and do, you know, he gonna do his own policy. He gonna work for the people. And what happened to him? Okay. Now here's Trump. There's a few people that have said that this particular Trump don't seem like the Trump from the first term. It remains to be seen. But there's a lot of people in America that don't want to, because somebody asked me, how Trump different this time? He doing everything he said he would do. He's doing everything. He's doing everything. He's still rocking with some people that a lot of Americans don't like. In a foreign, I can't say the name, you know. And that's one of the reasons Candace Owens is coming against him now. Yes, he's going after illegal immigrants. That's great. But it's a group of people that it seems like America is bowing down to and do whatever they want us to do. And people have been asking, why are we doing for those people so much? I can't say who they are, you know. Because if I say who they are on here, y'all call them the small hats, the little hats, and different names. I can't say it. And allegedly, I'm nobody. I'm not no big time so and so. I'm just some little country boy running my damn mouth for likes and views. Keep that in mind. Take what I say with a grain of salt. But it's being said by a lot of Trump supporters. I done heard a lot of white ones that came to me and emailed me and said, man, Trump ain't the same, bro. I voted for him all 3 times. Not me. They saying they did. So this ain't the same guy. They noticed something different. They've been supporting him longer than I have. I didn't support him the first election when he won. And they said, this ain't the same dude. So I haven't been rocking with him long enough to really know. You know what I'm saying? All I know about him is the last time he was in office, the economy was good. I don't know nothing else about the dude. I just want to work. So y'all that hate me because that's the only reason. I don't support him for no other reason, but the last time I really went to work every day, he was in office. Now, if you can knock me for wanting to go to work, then F you. Because I want to take care of my family, and I'm thinking, who's going to make it better for me to be able to do that? That's all I'm interested in, but not anymore. It's bigger than that now. It's bigger than me just going to work, taking care of my family and going, you know, it's bigger than that now. That shit ain't going to even matter. The work shit, the dream shit, the American dream, all that's over with. Now we got to survive what these folk got coming down the pike. This all what you call it? Forecast. It's foreshadowing, or whatever you want to call it, of what's to come. A dude just lecturing on a college campus and professionally assassin, deplorable, Kulak, Ford, take that down. You can't say it either. They'll block you. Let me warn y'all. It ain't just me that can't say nothing about them people. Y'all can't either. They will block you. I ain't got to. YouTube and other forces, you say the wrong thing about them people, they will block you. It won't be me. See, deplorable, there you go again. Now, if you end up blocking, it ain't me. Because you ain't saying nothing to offend me, but them people don't play. They control presidents. They control nations. Keep that in mind when you say the wrong thing about them people. I know y'all listening, people. I ain't saying shit about you. I know who you are. I know what you can do. So be careful what you say about them people. They will get rid of you just like they'll get rid of me. Robert Finch, Trump was the real last president. Do y'all remember those assassination attempts? They wasn't attempts. They were warning shots. See, the last rip, when he was in office, he was real. He done got back in there. They thought he wasn't. That's why they put all them fake ass charges on him. All that book, they thought ain't no way he can win. Something got in anyway some kind of way. I don't know how they do it, whether the vote counts, whether sometimes, I don't know how that shit, I ain't sure about all that now. I ain't gonna see and tell y'all how that works. I'm not behind all that. All I know is he back in office, and I believe there are some people that didn't think he would be. So, the last go round, he was a real one. This go round, they had to let him know. You get your ass in there this time, and you think you're going to do what the hell you want to do, talking about you working for the people and all that, let's just give you a little warning. Let us just show you we can touch you anytime we want to. We don't care nothing about no Secret Service. We don't care nothing about none of that, because we control all that too. They had to show it. You see how they were going around talking about how the Secret Service messed up like that. Find the Secret Service agent lady whoever, they firing her ass. No. The dude was up on top of the building. Folks were pointing up there, hey, somebody up there would have done it. This video, people got their phones showing all this stuff. That they was warning the cops. He was on top of the building that the cops was in. And he missed. Wide open shot. Really? Wide open shot and he missed. The president. How often? Listen, y'all. When George Bush came to Mobile, I was hauling gas then. I don't know if you ever been in the vicinity when a president comes to town. But when a president comes to town, they shut miles of that city down in the square mile. Shut everything down. It was like God came through. When George Bush, when Hurricane Katrina hit, George Bush came over to the Chevron over there in Pascagoula. George Bush came to visit the facility to see how everything was going because of how, Katrina had shut down, and the gas was out. So I was a gas hauler then going back and forth. They were trying to get gas as best as possible. It was a disaster. It was like we were in a war zone. George Bush came. When I tell you, we didn't see them people until it would have been too late if you would have tried something. But all up on top of the gas storage tanks, it was snipers. And George Bush, I'm looking at George Bush over there talking to the lady that runs the little refinery right there. I'm looking at him. I couldn't hold my camera, but I wanted to take pictures. I go, president. I didn't like Bush, but it's still the president. No taking pictures, no none of that. Everything was shut down for miles around. How in the hell that little white boy was able to get on top of that building? to take a clear shot at Trump unless he was allowed to. Now, y'all believe what y'all want to believe. This would happen to that young man today. It wasn't just no random lunatic. Now, they would want you to believe that it was somebody from the left. So the people on the right were acting a fool. They want the people on the right to believe that this was the people on the left. And that the people on the right, hey, y'all need to take up arms. And so what I'm going to tell y'all to do right now, don't do nothing. Oh, shit. I don't want to spoil it. Anyway, God got me. I hope God got me. When they don't want that president touched, you ain't finna bring a slingshot around it, let alone a long gun. And be able to get a clear. These people so good at what they do, whatever the president ain't gonna be ahead of time, they go stake the place out. And they know everywhere there will be a good place for them to take a shot from if somebody was gonna try to hit it. Where that boy was on top of that building, if they didn't want him there, they would have already had that sealed off. Because they know, okay, if somebody wanted to take a shot at the president, they can get here, they can get there. Because they got snipers. The government got snipers. They train snipers. So they know anywhere that the sniper would be. So whenever the president comes somewhere, those are the first places that they shut down. Anywhere where somebody could get to take a shot. So ain't no way in hell that boy would have been up on top of that building when Trump was getting that speech if they didn't want him there. Because that would have been one of the first places they would have shut down. They would have had an armed guard up there. Instead of that little goofy white boy that missed, they would have had Secret Service up there. Because they know that would be an optimal point to take a shot from. They know every area, every spot that somebody would use if they wanted to take a hit from where the president would be standing giving his speech. And they block out all those. No one was with Charlie, but even if they was, it was a professional hit. It don't matter if they were standing right on the side of it. That don't matter. Whenever the president comes to town, so they were letting Trump know we can get over protocol. We know what the rules are and where everybody should be, but we can bypass that, Mr. Trump. So if you, for any second, think you're gonna go against what we tell you to do, you out of here. And here's the proof right here. 3 times they showed him they can get at him. And the people they used were imbeciles. They weren't even professionals. They showed him that we can fix it to where a damn bomb can get to you. If we want to, we can get some bomb off the avenue and put him in position to get rid of you. So just imagine what we can do with a real hitter. Somebody who really trained. You think they would have missed that shot? Hell no. So that's why I believe Mr. Trump, according to what some people are saying, he's not the same as he was the first term. He's still putting on a show, saying stuff and still being brash and talking, but his actions ain't lining up. Because that main thing that we wanted America to stop doing, which was supporting foreign, he's still doing that too. These particular people I'm talking about, it don't matter if it's Democrat or Republican. They're not going against them people. It don't matter who we elect. These people still run us. Have y'all noticed that? No matter how wrong we see that they are, why are you still supporting these people? I'm not gonna say who they are. This ain't Curry, my man. These boys don't miss no shots. Play with them if you want to. Yeah, Curry misses a shot, but these boys don't. Who are you calling racist, Wilson? Hey, I ain't had to block with 2 tonight. You can make it 3. Steph Curry misses shots. These snipers don't. I don't know. I ain't trying to disappoint y'all who really just love him like that. Because I don't. Man, if I knew who killed JFK, I wouldn't be here right now. Them folks been got rid of me. If I did know, I wouldn't tell you, Chrissy. If I knew who did, I wouldn't tell you. The hell, you think the folks would come get me? Hold on, I got to go back up. Hold on, y'all. Appreciate it, Tommy. Oh, okay, Wilson. This is sweet tea, by the way. Now I'm gonna drop this link in a minute. What time is it? 11:20. I'm gonna be on here probably another 20, maybe 30 minutes. Some other stuff I want to talk about. I want to get that out the way first. Don't do anything. Don't go out and act a fool. Just keep your eyes open. I don't think there was anything that he said that warranted him being taken out, unless it was something else going on. And it don't make any sense. And here's another possibility. What if it was just some crazy net job liberal? Because here's something that I've noticed about them people. They are crazy as hell. When I was a Democrat, I thought it was the people on the right that were crazy as hell. Some of the stuff, cause let's get it straight. You got nut jobs on both sides. You got far right lunatics, far left lunatics. That's why it's best to be just right down the middle, independent. You don't be left, don't be right, don't be none of that shit. Fanatics on both sides. And know me, well, that's the name me right there. Hold on. Let me put you on. I like that comment. We can't live like this. And guess what? We're not. We're not going to live like this. We ain't got long, baby boy. We out of here. If y'all ain't figured that out by now, we ain't got long. We cannot live like this. And we will not live like this. We going to take each other out of here. He's saying, you, Martin, you too. Are you a real person? You said, who is we? You. Him, her, me, we. You not us? Are you Anunnaki or something? Who are you? Okay, then you're part of the we. We can't live like this. Can you? I'm interested in teaching how you gonna live through this bullshit. One thing about life, as I've said many times before, you won't get out alive. So when I say we not gonna be able to live like this, and when he say we can't live like this, that go for all our ass. Because you're not gonna get out of life alive. Keep that in mind. Now I got some other stuff I wanted to share with y'all.
Why are you protecting the folks there? 8 of the top 10 murder states in this country, red states. Maybe if you spend more time with your nose in the research instead of your dick in.
So he had on a bulletproof vest, they're saying. And the shot ricocheted off his vest into his neck. I'm talking about this world's so sick, ladies and gentlemen. These people just showing us, here I am on here, I can't cuss too much. And they're going to flag me. Here I am, I got to be careful what I say because they're going to flag me. But they got videos all over the place of them, the actual shot hitting this man and the gushing out the side of him. They can show that. But if I say the F word, the first 2 minutes into the video, I get flagged. It rhymes with duck. That's a good point. That's a good point. Very good point. That makes a lot of sense. Because other than that, they wouldn't just let them. That's part of the restrictions on my channel right now, where part of the rule. We can't show stuff like that. They will flag my video. But we can show this though. Why now? And somebody just said it's on Willie D channel. How the hell you can show this now? When once upon a time, anybody that got a YouTube channel, you know how strict they are. Can't say this, can't say that, can't put this up. A lot of times y'all see me spelling the title wrong. I do that on purpose because you can't say certain words in your title. Make that make sense. Tell me this ain't all by design. Them folk playing with us. Let me say that again. Everybody on here with a YouTube channel, you know what I'm talking about if you monetize. Like me, I'm controversial with some of my topics. So I got to be careful how I word it, how I spell it, how I say it. I learned the hard way. You can't spell, you can't say, you have to say unalive. Why do you think people always say that word didn't come around until we start doing this shit here? You can't say the other word, you got to say unalive. Because you say the real word, they're going to flag you. They're that sensitive, right? But yet you can play this video as much as you want of somebody getting assassinated live. If I was to show a movie, it ain't even real. Like say, what's the name of the movie? That real graphic. I was just watching the other day. I was telling y'all about where they die all kind of crazy way with death. You cheat death in it. Final Destination. Final Destination. That's a movie. It ain't even real. And I wouldn't be able to show one of them graphic scenes from it. But here this man is, this happened for real. And they're letting everybody show it. I'm talking about the red stuff, shoot out the side. I can't say the word right because they're going to flag me. Shooting out the side like water. Like a water faucet. Like a movie. But it was real. And they just allowing people to just run with it, just show it. I'm thinking they're going to take it down. No, it's more and more of them popping up. I'm looking at them all that. I ain't going to show it to you. I'm not going to show it to you. Because that's what they want me to do. They want, if you haven't seen it, they want me to show you. So you'll know who you're playing with. So you'll know to shut up. This could happen to you too if you talk too much. So they want everybody to see what just happened to Charlie for talking too much. So for Big Ward, anybody else, look what happened to you when you talk too much, when you say stuff we don't feel like you should say. This can happen to your ass too. Look, everybody, to any of y'all who thinking about getting on here, telling some truth. To anybody y'all thinking about getting on here, exposing something, talking about the deep state and all that. Alex Jones, where you at? Where's Alex Jones? They made him out to look like a lunatic. And you think, talking about a damn, what you call it, reincarnated? You think I want to come back to this bitch? And then here we go with this shit stuff. Now, let me tell you something that y'all may not have heard about because they ain't saying, it's just quiet as kept, like it ain't never happened. Do y'all even know this happened? Whether today or yesterday? Because it don't fit the agenda, it ain't getting no play. The Ukrainian young lady, young white lady, unalive by a black dude. How much play is that getting? I'll wait. Have y'all heard? Do y'all even know about it? Who shouldn't be here then? 808 gang bang. What are you saying? Are you gonna be the third block tonight? I need a number 3. Who number 3? I done blocked 2 of your asses. Who third tonight? Now, can y'all help me out here? There's a young white Ukrainian girl, unalive, on a bus, whether today or yesterday, by a black dude. Graphic. Have y'all heard about it? How much play has it gotten? Is it all over the news? Maybe some of us have heard about it because we all over social media. Y'all like me, y'all on YouTube all day long, Facebook, so y'all might have heard about it. I'm talking about the mainstream. The mainstream. I ain't talking about us. Have you heard it on the mainstream? See, y'all like me, y'all somewhere, y'all stay on YouTube like I do. Y'all stay on Facebook. If you saw it on the news thing, wasn't on Facebook where you saw it. Even if it was a news channel, wasn't on Facebook. Was it on YouTube? Now, here we got this. Now watch how much play this get. Unarmed black man fatally shot by off-duty cop after offering roadside help. Oh, they're going to spin the hell out of that. Black man killed by white cop. Oh, here we go again. Al Sharpton, another job for you. Somebody asked 50 Cent. He said the same thing I just said. They asked 50 Cent, the rapper, what he feel about what happened to Charlie Kirk. He said, if you want to know how I feel about this, I don't know. But I do know it's a good time to shut the fuck up. It's a good time to shut the fuck up. I know they said somewhere on some document or whatever, we got freedom of speech. Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm going to have to take a look at my content. I said I wasn't going to talk politics no more. What y'all think? I don't blame him for not wanting to put his 2 cents in. because they kill you for it. Do y'all blame me? If I never talk politics again, conservative, liberal, all that, do you blame me? Do you blame me? Do you want to be the next Charlie Kirk? Ain't no damn freedom of speech. Unless you're talking about, what they say you can talk about, then you can say what you want to say. As long as you're around here talking about you identify as a woman, but you're a dude, you good. Who's not safe today is straight men, straight women, feminine women, masculine men. We ain't safe. Masculine men, shut up before they do something to you. Feminine women, shut up before they do something to you. If you're a man and you straight, shut up. What I think you mean, Kiki, is even if you know what's going on, don't say nothing. Or them people gonna do something to you. You're gonna be the next example. That's what he mean by shut up. If you just be quiet. You don't have freedom of speech. Let me go back to this. Right here. That's a good point right here. Either way, game banger. And that's cool if you felt that way about it. But don't become the people you say you don't like. You say before he got popped, that's what you were saying. But show some type of human decency to where even if I don't like what you were saying when you was alive, I'm not going to celebrate your demise like that. Because even though if you don't like what he was saying, you still a sinner too. You ain't perfect either. If somebody don't like something you said, or if somebody saying F you, do that give them a right to pop you? If you ain't done nothing to them, but run your mouth? Should they have that red stuff pouring out the side of your neck because they said F you when you were living? So 808 game banger. Old boy across the street don't like you. So he just should have, go take you out of here because he said F you. That's how that works, man. That's why we got laws. Because it's not legal to unallow somebody because you don't like them. Do we need to have a class on that? Anybody listening to me? It's not okay to unallow somebody just because you don't like them. They could have talked about your mom. They don't make it legal and okay for you to unallow them. Unless it's in self-defense of your own life. Not liking somebody is not justification for taking them away from their two babies and their wife. Because he said some F. Does anybody, are we living in a world where there's people that don't get that? That's what I tell y'all. Y'all better be careful out here, man. Y'all better be careful. So what are you the racist? Let me get you out of here, cuz. He was a racist. So that determines you get to decide that he get to live or not. Because he's a racist. I want y'all to get a good look at it before I block this dude. And you're a dog too. Keep that in mind. Somebody somewhere don't like you either. I'm quite sure you done cross somebody if you're a human being. You done wrong somebody. And you out of here, clown. The hell out of here. Well, I can't. This ain't for everybody. But overall, I can't stand people. That's why I stay the hell away from y'all. Stay the hell away from these folks, people. If you ain't by yourself, get by your damn self. Keep these from away from you. You don't know who these folks is, man. I don't like that. They can determine whether or not you get to live. Who the hell are these folks? I can hate your damn guts. I can hate your guts. I can't kill you, man. You ain't no threat to me. I don't like Mooch. I know how to find Mooch. I know where he at. I know where he live and everything. I ain't gonna do a damn thing to him unless he put me in a situation where I got to get him up out of here. He don't even know I know whether I can find him like that if I wanted to. I could have been crept up on it. He don't even know it. Folks be out here effing with folk don't even know who they effing with. I got connections. I'm a Marine. I'm an ex-street dude. I got connections in law enforcement. I could even roll up on dude. Ben found him. He don't even know. He been running his damn mouth. Ben threatened me to know what he gonna do to me. I know I could go get that dude anytime I felt like it. But I know once I researched him, I realized he a clown. He ain't for real. So I let him chill. Could have been touched him. He a clown. He an internet troll. Before I knew that, though, I had to go find out who the dude is threatening my life. To find out he was an internet troll, I left him alone. All right, what do you mean I'm getting stolen? Are you the next block? Oh, you said swole. Okay, I see. You about to get the button. Let this be an example to y'all. If y'all never listened to me before when I said this, because some of y'all might say, well, you know what, man? I still love people, and I want to be I still want to. You don't know who these people are and what's on their mind and how they really feel. You don't know that person you want to be around so much. Oh, Whitney asked me a question. I forgot a little about what she asked me about something. Hold on, y'all. All right. Listen, y'all. So y'all still ain't getting it. He got destroyed 2 weeks ago. I don't care what he got. I don't like racists either. I don't like bigots either. I don't like haters. Player haters. I don't like Mooch. There's a lot of folks I don't like. I'm not saying you're wrong for not liking somebody. If you don't like racists and bigots and hateful, evil people, I'm not saying you're wrong for that. What I'm saying is you don't have the authority to go unalive somebody if it ain't in self-defense. Is that something that y'all ain't really understanding here? I don't care if they don't like me. And why you feel the need to even tell me that? Is you the number 3 gonna get blocked tonight? They don't like me. So what? How long you been following me? You would know I don't care. Let me tell you what I know about life. I've been shot twice, point blank range. Stabbed 2 times. Right there, it just barely missed the artery. I'm fighting and blocking the blade. Right there. The doctor said we would have went over just a little bit more, I'll be out of here. Would have bled to death right there on the scene. My point is this. I learned, I told you about when I fell off in that pool when I was in the 4th grade. And I drowned and I was saved supernaturally. If you ain't heard that story by now, I don't feel like telling it no more. But my point is this. I'm not worried about leaving here. I've learned through experience that when it's my time to go, I'm gone. If it ain't my time to go, I can get shot at point blank range. It won't die. Do you feel me? I've been shot twice. Point blank range. Still here talking shit. I'm not saying I'm invincible. What I'm saying is it wasn't my time. God wasn't ready for me yet. Because you're ready for me to go. If God ain't ready for me to go, I ain't going nowhere. Y'all need to understand that. There's a time for everything. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to laugh and a time to cry. A time for war, a time for peace. A time for joy, a time for happiness. A time for sadness, a time for grieving. There's a time for everything. Have y'all heard that somewhere before? It's in the good book. There's a time for everything. Your days are already numbered. When it's your time to go, that's the only time you're going to go. Now, you may believe something different. I ain't got nothing to do with what you believe. I'm just telling you, not only what I believe, but what I have experienced. I'm telling you what I've experienced. Shot, point blank range. No bulletproof vest. Each time I was shot, the doctor said each time, if the bullet would have just went over just a hair, you wouldn't be no longer with us. When I got stabbed, if the blade would have went over just a hair, you would no longer be with us. So why am I still with y'all? Because God didn't say, come on home. So I ain't worried about who don't like me. Just know if you come against me, you better hope it ain't your turn to lead instead of mine. Now you may bring your punk ass against me, and it still might not be my time to go. It'd be your time. God said it's your time to go. So you bring your punk ass up against me, not knowing that it was your time to leave. Be careful when you're fucking with folks. It just may be your time to leave and not theirs. Keep that in mind when you fucking with folks. When you plotting up, when you setting traps and snares, and you got plans to harm somebody else. You may not know while you planning to harm them. God said it's your time to leave. While you trying to take me out, God said it's your time to go. Keep that in mind. I know a lot of y'all don't believe in those principles. I know a lot of y'all are atheists and don't believe in God and all that. Okay. You better be right. If you say there's no God, you better be right. That's all I know. Because I know I'm right when I say that God is real. I know I'm right. But if you say there's no God, you better hope you're right, baby. Because you're going to find yourself running up on somebody that you don't like, talking about you're going to take them up out of here, and you didn't even know it was your time to go. You're just setting your ass up for your own demise. Keep that in mind while you run around here thinking you God, and you can determine when somebody else is supposed to be out of here. Or you out here laughing at somebody else because they just got took out of here. And you laugh because you ain't like them. Keep that in mind. You laughing at Charlie Kirk and somebody else that you didn't like. You didn't like what they said. They hadn't done nothing to you or your family. Done your family no harm, done you no harm. You ain't like what he said when all you had to do was not listen to him no more. Whenever you don't like what somebody say, you don't go kill them. You just stop listening to them. Turn it off. You ain't got to hear them no more. You don't like what I'm saying. Turn me off. You ain't got no right to come trying to unalive me because you don't like what I'm saying. Turn it off. But no, we live in a world, ladies and gentlemen, people think if they don't like what you say, they got a right to just come take you out of here. I made this video a while ago and it got like a couple of 100,000 views. You better off alone. You are better off alone. It's not good for man to be alone. But in this day and time, it's not good for man to not be alone. This ain't the time to be entertaining people. It can be your own family member. I done showed y'all videos of mothers killing kids, kids killing mothers, kids killing fathers, fathers killing kids. I done showed y'all all this shit. Because I'm trying to make you aware, while y'all talking about I'm preaching doom and gloom, I'm trying to make y'all aware of the time we're living in, to where to survive this time here, you can't trust nobody. A joker be standing riding with you in your car. Want you dead. Riding in your car with you. Saying a prayer that something happened to you. And you love that joker. I done love people that wish death on me. Once you realize that, you'll never see life the same. You'll never see people the same. I have genuinely loved people with all my heart that wanted me dead. And I had no clue. So when people run around here talking about they don't like me, I already know that. Tell somebody else that. Don't tell me something I already know. I know you don't like me. What the hell? Did I think it is? I would be surprised to find out that you did like me. That would be the shocker. Big boy, did you know, boy, say you a cool ass dude and he crazy about you? Now, if I heard that, that's what would shock me. Hold on. He said there's no proof. I like to hear when people talk about no proof, but you hear. What you mean, Tia, no proof of what? Let's have this discussion. No proof of what? God existing or what? What you mean? And again, I ain't going to try to convince you that there is a God or prove nothing. I ain't trying to prove nothing to nobody. Hey, if you don't believe in God, that's fine with me. Just don't do nothing to me. Is all I'm asking. I don't care. You don't believe in God, that's fine. I mean, you got to see. I ain't the person that gonna do something to you or try to unalive you because you don't believe in God and I do. If that's what you're saying, I believe you got a right to believe that. I ain't the one you got to worry about. I got a few more things I want to show y'all, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I'm on 12 o'clock and I got to go in to work. I don't know for how long. I don't know what the hell he talking about. He wrote a whole paragraph, and I don't know what he talking about. I ain't got no beef with you, homie. Whatever you might have heard, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't got no beef with you. I apologize. I'm sorry. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I had some things I wanted y'all to see. Black American citizens. Look at this dumb shit here. This is what I want y'all to see. On to a lighter note, some more ignorance, more liberal bullshit. Let me show you how crazy these folks is. If you don't already know.
Connected.
And Trump deport
Can Trump deport Black American citizens?
Keep in mind. Hold on, let me block this dude. Hold on, I gotta block. Wait, come back here. Bring your ass here. That made number 3. Let me see if I get the guy in the body before I get on this one right here. Anybody need to be out of here. If you ain't got a YouTube channel, so you wouldn't know exactly what I'm saying and how good this feels. But if you got a YouTube channel, you ever had to block somebody? Don't that shit feel good to get their ass up out of here knowing you ain't got to see them no more? Not you, Divine. You ain't did nothing. I'm talking, I'm just asking the people with a YouTube channel. If you ever had to block somebody, y'all ain't got a channel, so y'all don't know if you want to understand what I'm saying, how that shit feel. It's the most amazing feeling. Yes, DJ Overtime. It's a rush, man. I would get your ass out of here so quick, and then I'd be like, oh, like I done bumped one. I done got me one off. Keep that in mind. As y'all come on here with that dumb shit. Again, you ain't got to agree with me. That's fine. That disrespect, that trolling, your ass out of here. And it feels spectacular, like I done bust one. I'm serious, y'all. If you ain't got a YouTube channel, start you a YouTube channel just so you can block somebody. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, man, it feels good. That is sex. 2 amazing feelings. Anyway, let me get on to this topic. This is not a YouTube. This dude was a lawyer. A left-wing nut. Listen at this dude. Stuff like this is what got people out here that's laughing at people like Charlie Kirk being, what happened to him. It's propaganda like this that causes people to celebrate when somebody loses their life the way Charlie Kirk did. This is what causes that mindset.
The answer is no. Can Trump deport Black American citizens? The answer is no. Not lawfully, because we're citizens. But if you ask whether he can unlawfully deport Black Americans, the answer is yes. Because the Supreme Court just took away the lower court's ability to stop him. And if you don't believe me, let me show you how this became real after the Trump v. Casa birthright citizenship case. So in Trump v. Casa,
I want y'all to follow along with this dude trying to get his followers to believe. Can Trump deport Black American citizens? He said the answer is no. And then went on to explain how he can and will. This Mr. Potato Head looking mother. Look at this dude. He's a lawyer. That's why, if he was your lawyer, that's how you ended up with 100 years. You hired this son of a bitch. You hired this potato head mother. That's how you got 100 years, because he was your lawyer. This is a lawyer. Let me start this shit over.
Can Trump deport Black American citizens? The answer is no. Not lawfully, because we're citizens. But if you ask whether he can unlawfully deport Black Americans, The answer is yes, because the Supreme Court just took away the lower court's ability to stop him. And if you don't believe me, let me show you how this became real after the Trump v. Casa birthright citizenship case. So in Trump v. Casa, the Supreme Court ruled that federal judges cannot issue nationwide injunctions or universal injunctions against Trump executive orders, except with class action lawsuits. And those can take a while to be certified, those class action lawsuits. That means even if Trump signs an unconstitutional, unlawful executive order, judges can only protect the people who are named in the lawsuit or members of the certified class action.
Enough. Here go this. Look at this dude. See, he believed him. Oh, that feels so good. That's two of them. I just buzzed with two of them, y'all. Just blocked two of them. Indigo Omega TV, try to comment again and see what happens. See if you can comment. I just blocked two of y'all. I ain't even tell you who you was. You'll know in a minute when you try to come in again. Oh, felt good. Get your funk ass out of here. Anyway, the dude said, what did he say that was a lie? That dude doing a bunch of hypotheticals. If he did this, no, it ain't lawful, but if he did, in the Supreme Court, and if deport us to where? Deport us to where? Is there any black folks on here believe Trump finna deport us? Come before the congregation so we can pray for you. If there's any black people in here right now that truly sitting up somewhere high not believing that Trump about to come deport us, that he really sitting somewhere trying to devise a plan to deport black people, do y'all not know damn near half of the military is black? If not half, it's a large number of black people in the military. Large number of black people are cops. Large number of black people are FBI. What about them? If they're going to go along with Trump, say, deport the black folks, send them back to, well, back where? They were born here. Hold on, y'all. Let me get these folks out of here. That's another one. Block his ass. Hold on, wait a minute. Come back here. Yuri Fernandez, FU2. Bye. Did I block him? Let me make sure I got him out of here. Yuri Fernandez, come on down. You're the next contestant. Don't get your block ass up out of here. Well, I think that's it for Yuri Hernandez. He got his punk ass out of here. There he gone. All righty. He said, what did he say that was a lie? Everything. He was some what if shit. If this happened, if that happened, if this happened, if that happened. If I got every number on the lottery, I would be a billionaire. But I don't. All that dude said, well, if this happened, if this happened, if that, no, he can't legally deport us. But if blah, 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 then he went on with that. Can Trump deport black people? The answer is legally, no. It should have ended right there. And just think, y'all, I want y'all to think about how serious this is. People like him got black folks really believing Trump actually wanted to deport them. No, seriously. People like him got people really believing Trump sitting up somewhere trying to figure out how to deport black people. And decrease the numbers and the power of the United States by getting rid of some of their most. You don't get rid of your power. You want to decrease your numbers to become even weaker around the world. We already got China, Russia, all them places. And here you got these folks believing Trump want to get rid of it, just make the United States smaller. We want to grow, not get smaller. Why would he get rid of us and become weaker? Lord have mercy. These people believe anything. Yes, this country is over. It's a wrap. Look at it. Look, see what I'm saying? He had been moving outside the law. What law he been outside of, besides what they didn't told you? What law? We finished. If Russia, anybody attacks us, we are done. Trump has been moving outside the law. I am not going to support a president. I don't give a damn if it was my brother. If he breaking the law, I don't F with him. Sexual abuse and defamation. Okay, let me get you out of here. Got these liberals in here. Let me block him. Hold on. Constitution. Now they experts on the Constitution. Where y'all when Bill Clinton was getting head in the White House? Now y'all experts on the Constitution. While Obama only had drowned and innocent women and children. Let me get these clowns out of here. Hold on, y'all. No liberals allowed. I don't think I mentioned that with y'all. I got a few of them to block y'all. They sent my plaque is on the way. If you read a comment from a liberal, you will lose 10 IQ points. All right, resentment, you got to go. You sound like a liberal, a delusional liberal. You're not going to run my people off because I got a bunch of ignorant liberals over here. I just can't. Look, I'm not going to do nothing to y'all. I ain't going to know your life ain't in danger with me, but I got to block you, though. I can't deal with you. Go find one of them other channels that accept y'all with y'all delusion. And y'all be right at home. This ain't the place for you. I think I done missed a lot of y'all. Let me make sure. Okay. Okay, that's all I see for now. Okay, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all a safe environment to express your feelings and opinions without a bunch of goofy ass liberals roaming around with their nonsense. With that nonsense. Black people about to get deported.
Lawsuit.
God damn.
Everyone else, they're vulnerable. Even if what Trump does is blatantly unconstitutional or illegal. So, can Trump deport Black American citizens lawfully? No. But that's not the question anymore, because he doesn't need to act lawfully if there are no judges that can stop him. And
fool, the judges ain't got to stop him. We gonna stop him. If there's no judges to stop him, how's he gonna do it when we in the military, we in law enforcement, FBI, CIA, black people all throughout this country? Can he do it lawfully? No. But who's gonna stop it? The judges, because they say they stack the Supreme Court, the judges are letting. So the Supreme Court judges gonna let Trump deport us. And then who gonna carry it out? What they gonna do, come grab us and, all right, everybody on the boat and go back over there? What they gonna do, load it all over the boat? Millions of them are black folks. God damn. So Trump and whoever else gonna load up millions of black people, put it all on boats and ship us off somewhere. What ship they gonna put us on? What's the name of the boat? The USS what? Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Think about the logistics. I mean, seriously, use this right here. Say, for instance, that's true and that he did want to deport all the black people in America. How would he do that? How in the hell would he do that? First of all, we all got guns. Second, every resource that he would try to use to deport us, we in there too. I'm militarily trained. We got millions and millions of black people that's in the military, been in the military, trained by the military, law enforcement, FBI. We everywhere. So, to y'all who believe in that, how would he do it? I guess you're one of the people that think he would do it. So if you think, we ain't gonna be safe, explain to us, please, how that would happen. Ain't nobody gonna tell me. Can any of y'all help me out? How would the president, whether it be Trump or anybody else, deport American citizens just because they black? These people they're convinced their people that man hate black folks so much. He just trying to get all of us out the country for no reason, just because we black. They're convinced their people he's such a racist. He hates black people so much that he's somewhere trying to figure out, come up with a way to just get us all out the country. That's how much he hates us. He just don't want us here no more. He's just that, man, y'all some goddamn fools. And I tell y'all to stay away from around people, because you really got people out here believe that. If people believe that, imagine what else they would do if they believed this guy coming to deport them. You don't think they'd be willing to take somebody out? And let me take y'all back through history. They've had at least a century or more when they really had a chance, when the law was really in their favor to deport black people, when there wasn't many black people to deport. You mean to tell me they're going to do it in 2025? what they couldn't do in 1925, 1825. When slavery was over, they could have deported us then. But they're going to do it now. They didn't do it then. There are some people that believe Trump is the most, even if he's a racist. There are some people that really believe like he was the first racist president we've ever had. Oh, Trump. Oh, hold on. Here goes another liberal. And this is why I don't take him seriously. Trump is slippery as a snake and a deceiver. So I'm assuming that the other politicians are fair and square. Instead of the ones you vote for. The Democrats, they on the up and up. Ain't nothing shade about them. It's just that damn Trump. Trump is slippery as a snake, but Joe Biden is good. I'm not going to pardon my son. Sight, yes, I am. Joe Biden, good people. He a man of his word. Read my lips. I will not pardon my son. Breaking news. Joe Biden pardons his son. But that damn Trump, he's slippery as a snake. What's wrong with these folks? Now, if you're somebody who would say, hey, all politicians are slippery as a snake. All of them. Ain't none of them shit. Democrat or Republican. Then we can talk. But that Trump, that damn Trump. Everybody else good. America is where it is from decades of corrupt politicians. Not no damn Trump. Trump was a kid. Trump wasn't even born when we were being sold out. Let me repeat that. Trump wasn't even born yet when America was being sold out by corrupt politicians. The politicians that allowed us to have a Federal Reserve sold us out. Trump wasn't even born yet. Any president that came up against the Federal Reserve are no longer with us. But you're talking about Trump is a snake. Everything was fine till Trump got here. No other politicians before Trump sold America out. Only Trump. All your Democrats, upstanding, God-fearing people, them Democrats, love the Lord. Blessed be the name of God. That's what the Democrats run around saying all day long. But that damn Trump, he's slippery as a snake. And that's why I don't F with y'all. You're hopeless, worthless. Ain't nothing I can do with you. Like Mike Singletary said about his defense when he was coaching us 49ers. I can't play with him. Can't win with him. Ain't nothing I can do with you. Useless. Goodbye. America been sold up the river before we were even born. I wasn't even here yet, and they were selling America out. And all y'all want to do is sit up here and talk about a damn Trump, how slippery he is, what Trump gonna do, Trump this, Trump that, Trump. Boy, they done pulled a fast one on y'all. And as far as my people concerned, we definitely ain't got a chance. We've been done. Black folks been done. But now, they done pardoned white folk too. Now you got a bunch of white liberals running around here too. Just as delusional as they want to be. worse than the black ones. Hold on, got some more. I got it's 12:19. There was another one I wanted y'all to see.
So I'm not sure if most of my people really understand or realize it or not. But slavery in
Here go
America
another
was
one.
never abolished at all. My people really understand or realize.
Y'all ready for some more bullshit?
So I'm not sure if most of my people really understand or realize it or not. But slavery in America was never abolished at all. It was legalized. It was not abolished. The pink man, the sun-dodging lice babies, only deceived us into believing that they were freeing us from their captivity when the only thing they did was make it legal for them to have us enslaved. That 13th Amendment that was supposed to be freeing us.
First of all, keep in mind that she talking about slavery was never abolished and we still slaves. She walking down the street just as free as she want to be with a Muslim, whatever they call that shit over her head. She able to walk down the street, black as she want to be, with a Muslim rag over her head, telling lies, spewing hate, just as racist as she can be. But she talking about we still slaves. If you was a slave, baby girl, you wouldn't be able to walk down the street saying what you're saying. Slaves weren't allowed to do that. Stop disrespecting our ancestors. You pro-black, stupid mofos. Our ancestors, the people who really were slaves, turn over in their grave. Listen to y'all talk this bullshit. Don't know what the fuck a slave is. Our ancestors who really were slaves that couldn't walk down the street like she doing without some papers. And definitely couldn't talk shit about master. Let master find out you talking shit about him. You know the pink baby she just said? Let master find out you said that if you're a slave. And watch what happened to your ass. Watch you cut your tongue out your mouth. Now you walking your ass down the street free as a bird, talking about we still slaves.
There is a clause in that amendment that states that those who are being punished for a crime are still legally slaves. All
You stupid mother. There is a clause in the Constitution that says those who are being punished for a crime, in other words, if you commit a crime, what are you supposed to get away with it? There shouldn't be no punishment. Guess what? Real slavery is you didn't have to commit a crime and you still wasn't free. Now you got to break the law. In other words, you got to voluntarily give up your freedom. They're not taking it from you. Slavery is when they take your damn freedom against your will. You go ahead and break the law, knowing that if you get caught, you lose your freedom. You voluntarily gave up your freedom. You volunteered to become a slave. Our ancestors had no choice. Baby girl, you got a choice to be a slave or not. Don't break the law, you won't. God damn. Who are these people? Why they gotta look like me? Why they gotta be in my group? Why she couldn't have been white?
illegal for them to have us enslaved. That 13th Amendment that was supposed to be freeing us, there is a clause in that amendment that states that those who are being punished for a crime are still legally slaves. All persons will be considered to be free, except for those who are being punished for a crime, which means if you are being punished for a crime, you are still legally considered to be property. I want you to think about that for a second, because then I want you to think about how the police officers are operating the same exact way that the slave patrol officers used to operate.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do this shit. This shit making me kiss cramps and shit. Ladies and gentlemen, she really believed. She was saying some deep shit. She really believed that we supposed to be around here saying, yeah, that's right, sister. You tell them. Our ancestors, the real slave. I ain't talking about the wage slave where you got to go to work, whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about real chattel slavery with the chains and the whips and that. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. I can choose to get off this live right now. I can choose to go get in my car and ride any goddamn way I want to, as long as they're on private property. And if I talk to the people that own the private property and they tell me I can come on their property, I can even go on their property. And I'm going to sit my ass around here and disrespect my ancestors who probably really was slaves. I don't know if our ancestors are slaves or not. I told you I got Indian in my family, but most likely, if I'm black in America, somebody in my bloodline at some point in time was a slave in America. It's a good possibility. And I'm going to dishonor and disrespect them by saying I'm a slave. As if I'm going through the same shit they went through. Hold on.
Used to operate this
stupid bitch. That's her again.
You think, haven't y'all noticed that Democrat donkeys do never have no policy to push? It is just racism, race baiting, race narrative.
whole office.
Damn, my bad, y'all.
But for the
Now, here's something else that these donkeys were doing. Trump gave a speech, and he was talking about the people that they rounded up in D.C., the criminals. Let me show y'all. Y'all just listen to it.
Past fucking 60 years, now this is the new thing. This is what all the fake black leaders and all that is pushing to y'all to play on y'all emotions. Calling black children this is unacceptable. Calling black children this is unacceptable. Calling black children what? What did he say about black children? Let's listen. What did he say?
These are hardcore criminals. You know, we took many people off the streets of Washington, D.C. They're hardcore. They're not going to be good. In 10 years, in 20 years, in 2 years, they're going to be criminals. They were born to be criminals, frankly. They were born to be criminals, and they're tough and mean, and they'll cut your throat, and they won't even think about it the next day. They won't even remember. And we're not going to have those people.
That man said criminals. He said criminals. They are born criminals. They're born to be criminals, right? So now, one side y'all say, no, black people is not the only ones committing crime. black people is not the only criminals, right? Now, all of a sudden, he says criminals. Now he's talking directly to black kids. He's talking directly to black people. What the fuck? Like, criminals? Like, I thought these criminals like this. How about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? And this? And this? Like, ain't these criminals? Like, these are people that got picked up during the time they was in DC and all of that, like, along with all the black murderers and motherfuckers. But now he said criminal. When did he say black kids? Black kids. When did he say that? I'm confused. Like, yo, y'all motherfuckers is crazy.
Ghetto gospel. Oh yeah.
He said criminals. He did not say black children. So how does it got to be a thing if the governor of Maryland, he had to give a speech, and he said Trump called all black children criminals, and we ain't gonna let him call us that. Hold on.
They're hard.
Hold on, let me find y'all.
Hardcore. They're not going to be good. In 10 years, in 20 years, in 2 years, they're going to be criminals. They were born to be criminals. Frankly, they were born to be.
And I want to speak directly to our children as well. And please hear me loud and clear. Do not listen to what Donald Trump called you yesterday. When the president from the Oval Office calls you natural born killers, children who are born to be violent, I say this: I respect the office, but I will never honor ignorance. To our children, you are loved and you're needed. To our children, we believe in you and we invest in you. To our children, we love you and we are going to honor every God-honored potential that you have. To our children.
Let me show you the trick that just played. Easter Wiley. He didn't say a race. He didn't say race at all. He said we picked up some hardcore criminals. Didn't even say nothing about them being kids. He didn't say black at all. I'm trying to show y'all how the Democrats, how wicked they are. I'm trying to show y'all what we're dealing with, the propaganda machine that they have, and why their people are so stupid. They're brainwashed. You know how many of their people are going to take what he said and run with it. Trump called out children born criminals, and they're going to believe it without hearing him say it. They're not going to listen to the whole thing. They're going to listen to this clip. Let me start this over. This another one.
We believe in you and we invest in you.
They're hardcore. They're not going to be good. In 10 years, in 20 years, in 2 years, they're going to be criminals. They were born to be criminals. Frankly, they were born to be.
And I want to speak directly to our children as well. And please hear me loud and clear. Do not listen to what Donald Trump called you yesterday. When the president from the Oval Office calls you natural born killers, children who are born to be violent, I say this: I respect the office, but I will never honor ignorance. To our children, you are loved and you're needed. To our children, we believe in you and we invest in you. To our children.
So to the dude, let's say how slippery of a snake Trump is. What you call this black dude right here, knowing he lying? He got up on that podium. He know he lying, but he know you ignorant. He know you ignorant. Hold on. Block Groovy Show, whatever the hell his name is. Hold on. Aaron Robbie Show, you next. You next on the chopping block, my friend. The media got me deceived. I don't listen to no damn. I am the media. Let me show y'all this before I block it. The media got me deceived. But this man up here saying, and this is how deep it is. You can actually go back yourself and listen to the entire speech. Not one time did he say black kids up on criminals. Not one time. This man said the media got me deceived. You believe Trump actually said that without even hearing the speech. So who's deceived? Me or you? Because you believe he said black children. And you believe this governor that's getting up there, all he want to do is get elected. He don't care nothing about no black folks. Why is he lying to you? The majority of the stuff that people saying Trump said he's a racist, what about what Trump said? It'd be shit made up. He didn't even say it. But they're too lazy to go back and check for themselves because they're already biased. They already apt to believe he said it. So they don't need no proof that he said it. If you say Trump said black people stink, they're going to believe it. But Trump right here said black folks stink. Listen, right now, I can go find a group of black people and tell them Trump just gave a speech saying black folks stink. And they'll go jump their ass on Facebook and repeat it. Boy, that damn Trump, fuck Trump. He said black folks stink. I ain't heard him say it, but because they already biased to hate him, then here I come tell man that damn Trump, I just heard him say black folks stink. They'll run with it. Trump said black folks stink. Look at all the stuff he just said about black folks. Stuff you ain't even heard him say. So now somebody go repeat that Trump said black children are born criminals. He didn't even say that. Do y'all see how this shit, how it works? Blocked. Y'all see how that works, how they manipulate you. Control your thoughts with propaganda.
Mr. President, sir, I know what you're trying to do. And I love it. And I respect you, sir. But you know what I want to tell you? Let them be, sir. Let them bury their kids every single day, because that's what they want. They want to fly balloons and light candles and RIP and make t-shirts every fucking day. Let them be. Just let them be. Because those who is fighting you right now to save their children, fuck them. Let them bury their children. Let Ray and Craig and Pookie and Jose and Julio and Ethan and Brad, let them run that motherfucker. Let them. So, Mr. President, fuck them. And I said it. Fuck them. Let them go fly balloons every day. They're accustomed to that. They love the criminals more than they love their freaking kids. And these black leaders they listening to, they don't even know. They don't even know. They hate black people more than the fuck a white man ever did on this land. They don't know that. Because these black people that's in Democrat Party, they're not us. They hate us more than the fucking white man. So let them go ahead. Just let them be. Let them bury their fucking kids every day. I'm tired.
Gotham Ghetto Gospel.
This is referring to Trump wanting to send the National Guard in places like Chicago, D.C., where the people that are dying are us. It's not white people. It's us dying. Black people are killing each other, slaughtering, genocide on each other. Somebody come in trying to save him. Because they don't like him, he's a racist, they don't want to help. So I'm going to play that again for those in the back.
Mr. President, sir, I know what you're trying to do. And I love it. And I respect you, sir. But you know what I want to tell you? Let them be, sir. Let them bury their kids every single day, because that's what they want. They want to fly balloons and light candles and RIP and make t-shirts every fucking day. Let them be. Just let them be. Because those who is fighting you right now to save their children, fuck them. Let them bury their children. Let Ray and Craig and Pookie and Jose and Julio and Ethan and Brad, let them run that motherfucker. Let them. So, Mr. President, fuck them. And I said it. Fuck them. Let them go fly balloons every day. They're accustomed to that. They love the criminals more than they love their freaking kids. And these black leaders they listening to, they don't even know. They don't even know. They hate black people more than the fuck a white man ever did on this land. They don't know that. Because these black people that's in Democrat Party, they're not us. They hate us more than the fucking white man. So let them go ahead. Just let them be. Let them bury their fucking kids every day. I'm tired.
Got the ghetto gospel. Oh yeah, got the ghetto gospel.
So Charlie Kirk got unalived today.
Fucking by way of our culture.
Why do you think that
So here's a riddle for you. How can systemic racism be a GOP problem when the Democrats control all of the systems in the black community? Go to Detroit, go to Chicago, go to New York. See, most politics is local. It's a concept called federalism, applied to the Constitution. The federal government has limited powers in a whole lot of places. They just really just get money. When we start talking about school boards, we talk about police, talking about sheriff's departments, start talking about courts, judges, county jails, city jails, streets and garbage pickup. All that stuff's local. The local governments have a lot of power here in America. But what Democrats are very good at doing, they're good at deflecting. So when their socialist policies don't pan out, they will blame some Republican up at the State House or some Republican in Washington, D.C. Because the people down in the local areas are so ignorant when it comes down to how government functions. They buy it. So we start talking about systemic racism. What is systemic racism? Well, the police department. Democrats control them in big cities. Sheriff department. Democrats control them too in big cities. Public education system. Democrat control them too in big cities. And every majority black area in America is controlled by who? The Democrat Party. Here's a riddle for you. How can systemic...
Man, they salty, bro. It's about to get dangerous.
I'm past.
Why in the camera for?
Chances are
You will hear Democrats say that the states with the highest crime are red states. Have y'all ever heard that before? Have y'all ever heard Democrats say hold on, let me get him out of here. Another dumbass liberal. I noticed something. The word racist to black people is like a dog whistle. Say that word and we come running. Racist. Where are racists at? Say racist. Say a white man is a racist. And black folk going, we come running. Racist white man, where? Racist white man, racist. Just reading a comment where I just blocked a dude. My big war, I want to tell everybody Charlie Kirk was a racist. Him being a racist, if he is a racist. That dude was in Utah at a college campus. I'm in Mobile, Alabama. If he is a racist, what the hell he doing to me? The way I want him unalive? Because he a racist. I ain't saying whether he's a racist or not. He deserved what happened to him. Once upon a time, I told y'all this. It wasn't a white man on the planet I liked. I hated all of them. I grew up in a society where the elders taught us the only good white man is a unalive white man. That's the only good one. I grew up around people that believe that. So me being convinced that there were no good white people, was that reason enough for me to be unalive if I ain't never done nothing to them white people? Cause somebody hates you, that ain't doing nothing to you. It's only a problem if the person that hates you try to violate you. Then it's a problem. It's not illegal for somebody to hate you. But if they try to do something to you, violate you, assault you, whatever, now that's illegal. Now you got a problem. So Charlie Kirk was a racist. So what? What did he do to you? I'm only worried about the racist who crossed my path and try to hurt me. If you're a racist, but you ain't done none of that, I ain't worried about you. I don't care. I don't even know you exist. Because I got black people that have done me way more harm than a white racist. That taught me not to care about that. Some of y'all just like, you hear the word racist, and like somebody said, boogeyman. Oh, you're a racist. So what? You ain't hear me on here one time say, he ain't no racist. I don't know. Maybe he is. I didn't even listen to him. I heard him a few times. I didn't like his content. I ain't watched him since. But I'm not living my life on a daily basis saying, damn, I hope somebody do something to Charlie Kirk. Not one day. And I don't like his content. I just don't watch it. And if he is a racist, he a racist that ain't never did nothing to me. What are y'all talking about here? And it's 12:47. I got one more I want to share with y'all. I've been hearing the Democrats talking about all the crime is in red states. But what they fail to leave out is, in each one of those states, the majority of the crime is coming from Democrat cities. Here we go.
In the secretary, you'd be a little more honest. So let's break down. Protecting the folks there. 8 of the top 10 murder states in this country, red states. Maybe if you spend more time with your nose in the research instead of your dick in the secretary, you'd be a little more honest. So let's break down those red states, shall we? Number 1, Mississippi. It's a red state. Most of the murders in Mississippi happen in Jackson. Jackson is run by Democrats. Number 2, Louisiana. Red state. Most of the murders happen in New Orleans. Democrat city. Number 3, Alabama, red state. Most of the murders happen in Birmingham, Democrat city. Number 4, South Carolina, red state. Most of the murders happen in Charleston, Democrat city. Number 5, Missouri, red state. Most of the murders happen in St. Louis, Democrat City. Number 6, Tennessee, red state. Most of the murders happen in Memphis, run by Democrats. Number 7, Arkansas, red state. Most of the murders happen in Little Rock, run by Democrats. And finally, number 8, Oklahoma, a red state. Most of the murders in that state happen in Oklahoma City, run by Democrats. It's real fucking easy to say that out of the 10 most violent states, 8 of them are Republican. But you don't want to talk about the major cities that are run by Democrats that are driving that crime.
Ghetto gospel. Oh yeah, gospel. Ghetto gospel.
What percentage
Is that understood? Is that understood? They say that 8 out of the top 10 states with the highest murder rate are red states, Republican. That's how Democrats play on the words. They manipulate. They're conniving, sneaky, like the devil. Like the devil. They will tell you the red states got the highest murder. Top 10, 8 of them are red states. But what they fail to tell you, that the majority of the murders are coming from one city in each one of them states. Example, Tennessee. That's a red state. But what makes the murder rate so high is Memphis, Tennessee, which is Democrat. It's not the whole state of Tennessee that got the high murder rate. It's one city. Majority black, Democrat state. And that state city. The murders are so high in those Democrat cities that it makes the whole state look bad. One city. I already fact checked it, Easter Wiley. I already fact checked it, but I didn't just get this stuff. I already had on my phone. Memphis, Tennessee is one of the leading places in America as far as murder. It's a Democrat-run city. Every city he just named, it's a fact that the highest murder rates in each one of those states come from cities that run by Democrats. Jackson, Mississippi. Just because a state is a red state, that don't mean every city is Republican. You got, all politics is local. Any city that's Democrat, the murder rate is out of control. Mobile. Right now, we just been under Republican leadership for the last couple of years. I mean, couple of cycles. Pritchard, on the other hand, right next door to us, has been Democrat forever. Their murder rate is out of control when they're right next door to Mobile. Mobile, Republican, Pritchard, Democrat. Crime is out of control. Pritchard is famous nationally now. Pritchard, Alabama, is known around the country for how bad it is. It's been Democrat for 30, probably longer than I've been born. And it's horrible. So, when they throw them numbers out there, It's the red states got the highest murder rates. You got to also break it down to what part of that state. And it'd be Jackson, Mississippi, New Orleans in Louisiana, Birmingham in Alabama, Memphis, Tennessee, so on, so forth, so on, whatever you say. So, all Democrat-led cities. Now let's look at Democrat states. California, people leaving that son bitch left and right. California, Democrat, people hauling ass, getting up out of there. What's that city? Somebody wanted me to make videos about it, how they done legalized drugs, fentanyl, a lot of that type stuff, and it went from a beautiful city to a slum. Is that Washington State? I think it's Washington on the West Coast. Was once a beautiful, is it Portland, Oregon? Somewhere. It once was a, like, beautiful. Now it's overrun with fentanyl and, because they done legalized drugs. Liberal. Okay, yeah, Portland, Oregon. Portland. Y'all go check out Portland, Oregon. And look at how it used to be and how it is now with liberal leadership. Them boys, fentanyl, whatever you call it, it's legal. Recreational drugs, legal. Now go look at Portland, Oregon. It's a shithole. Used to be beautiful. And I'm going to leave y'all with that. Get it, got it good. Thank y'all for showing up. Good night. Well, good morning.